All aboard for another episode of Gamers Advisory, where we bring together great stories through games, movies, TV shows, books, and more. Tonight's episode is all about location, location, location. Whether you're wandering through a cozy town or racing across the rails, we're spotlighting stories where the setting makes all the difference. It's a big, big world out there, which is why tonight's episode is another double feature. That's right, we have two sets of pairings tonight. It's the spirit of exploration that draws us to new places, but it's the desire to connect and belong that brings us back together. So if you need me to be with you, I will follow where you lead.
Hi, I'm Anna from Adult and Teen Services. I'm the outreach coordinator from our department. The game I'm introducing is Stardew Valley. In this farming simulation, you arrive in the peaceful town of Pelican Town to start fresh after inheriting your grandfather's old farm. But it quickly becomes more than just planting crops. You'll get to know your neighbors, attend seasonal festivals, restore community spaces, and maybe even fall in love. You can tend to your garden, care for animals, fish in the nearby river, mine for treasures, and forage in the woods. Stardew Valley lets you set your own pace and create your own cozy adventure. My choice for pairing Stardew Valley is with one of my favorite shows, Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is a beloved TV series that follows single mom Lorelai and her teenage daughter Rory. Years earlier, Lorelai left behind her wealthy, controlling upbringing to build a life on her own terms in the small town of Stars Hollow. Over the years, the two have become just as much a part of the town as the town has become a part of them, growing up right alongside a close-knit and perhaps eccentric community. This show is known for its quick wit, even quicker dialogue, and heartfelt storytelling that will have you laughing and crying along with the characters. It's full of lovable, colorful townspeople, pop culture references, and of course, coffee, coffee, coffee. Despite originally airing in the early 2000s, the show still has a strong cult following. It has inspired festivals, 5Ks, podcasts, pop-up experiences, and more. Netflix estimates that around 4 million people still watch Gilmore Girls every year. With this pairing, it's just as much about the setting as it is the characters. Both Stardew Valley and Gilmore Girls take place in cozy small towns full of quirky and memorable characters with a strong sense of community. These stories are rich with festivals, friendships, and found family. The changing seasons bring not only charm, but a grounded sense of growth and momentum. Both the game and the show shine by making everyday experiences feel special and full of heart. It's no wonder these two have become such a perennial, nostalgic favorites. They're the kind of places where anyone can feel like they belong. You can stream all seasons of Gilmore Girls at home using Roku number 2, available to check out from the library. And you can also borrow the revival season Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life on DVD from the Adult and Teen Services under the call number DVD TV GIL Year in the Life.
Hi, I'm Maggie and I work in the studio. The game I'm highlighting today is Ticket to Ride, a cross-country train adventure where players compete to build a railway routes across North America. Using colorful train cards and destination tickets, you'll claim tracks, connect distant cities, and block your opponents in a race to complete your journey before time or space runs out. The gameplay is easy to learn, with recommended ages of 8 and up, but don't be fooled. The simple rules make it accessible for kids, but the strategy and competition give it a broad appeal for adults as well. Ticket to Ride is a modern classic and a great pick for a game night. My choice for pairing with Ticket to Ride is The Great Railway Revolution, The History of Trains in America by Christian Wolmer. This nonfiction book explores how the railroads transformed the United States, from the early boom days of innovation and expansion to the cultural and political impact that still echoes today. The author examines the ambition, ingenuity, and fierce competition that powered the railway age and reshaped the American landscape. At first glance, this might seem like an obvious pairing. They're both about trains after all, but there's more to it than that. The game's spirit of building routes and expanding maps echoes the excitement and vision of the real-life railway moguls. Both Ticket to Ride and The Great Railroad Revolution celebrates ambition, exploration, and the race to connect the country. They highlight the competition, challenges, and drive behind monumental achievements in transportation. The game captures the thrill of planning routes and outmaneuvering rivals, while the book reveals the real-world stakes, vision, and impact behind those same iron paths. Whether you're laying tracks on the board or reading about the race to span a continent, both invite you into the energy of progress, risk, and connection. You can find The Great Railroad Revolution in the Adult Nonfiction section under the call number 0.0973 WOL. Thank you. Bye.
That's the end of the line for tonight's episode of Gamers Advisory. We're almost there and nowhere near it. All that matters is that we're going. Remember to hop on board for our summer challenges for kids, teens, and adults. There's still time to get involved. We hope you enjoyed tonight's journey, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Gamers Advisory.